What a deck!
Hello and welcome to What a Deck, where we play troll decks, rogue decks, and whatever the hell I feel like. I'm your host, Hardleg Joe, and today we're playing Phantom Knight Burning Abyss 2020 edition, as brought to you by Patreon sponsor Damien A. Beltran, who wanted me to see what I could do with these demons and ghosts for the Halloween season. I mean, he didn't specifically request this for Halloween, but I'm counting this as the Halloween What a Deck, even though it's a week late. That's fine though. It's fine. I can keep track of time. I know what holidays are which. I'm certainly not going mad here. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, if you just want a deck profile, there's a link in the description to a separate shorter video there. I'll just explain what's in here, why we're playing it, how it works. Otherwise, in this video, it's 10 duels against random opponents on YGOPro. I'll be testing this out, showing you how it works, and hopefully, we'll have some spooky fun. Alright, here we are, first duel versus DeClicksV. I know that's probably Roman numerals, I just don't know which ones. And unfortunately, we're going second, which is, well, free card, so I'm good with that. Are we playing a mill deck? There's nothing spookier than a mill deck. But yeah, this is the first time in a while I've played a deck that so, like, strongly needs to go first. It's not quite on par with something like, God, misjudge. It's not quite on par with something like counter fairies or trap tricks, but it's pretty darn close. If you go first, you could set up like 6 negates with this. Just completely shut out your opponent from playing. And if you go second, you're gonna have some trouble. Fortunately, we've got like 1,000,000 cards, so let's just see what we could do here. Got misjudge. They can only negate the effect if there's 2 heads, so let's try that. We'll discard this. Gamble. Toss a coin. If you call it right... Okay, he called it wrong. A sad state of affairs, to be certain. So we've got that, and then this deck is just like, it's all about level 3 monsters. You just want as many level 3s as possible. Unfortunately, I'm not even sure if we could count that. This is clearly the most gimmicky of gimmicky coin flip decks. We'll count that as a win. And, if we get some less interesting duels, maybe I'll do an 11th duel. Maybe I'll do a spooky midnight 12th duel. Who could say? For now, let's go ahead, try to find a little bit better match. Alright, here we are, second duel versus, Darklaw, which... If he is playing Darklaw, if that's what we're going up against, we have to go first. We get to go first, ladies and gentlemen. That's everything we wanted. And we started with Tour Guide, which is also everything we wanted. Let's go ahead and Tour Guide, see if we can get a graph. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, okay. Do I have... Yeah, I could just Foolish Burial this. I could just Foolish Burial the graph. Is that what I want to Foolish Burial? Yeah, I think so. I think we just want to look at this graph. Yep. Send a graph. Graph, yep. Summon. We need to get Libic because this is a non-Burning Abyss. If you're unfamiliar with the Burning Abyss, they can't survive on the field with another Burning Abyss. Their effects just immediately destroy them. But Libic, when it's destroyed, it summons another Burning Abyss from your hand, and its effects are negated, so it won't destroy itself instantly. Let's go ahead for... Cherubini? Yeah, Cherubini. This deck is, like, you want to do the same combo every time, but it's surprisingly non-linear. Let's go ahead for... Stained Greaves? Yes, that's what we need. So this can send any level 3 to the graveyard. You send this. You can banish this to summon a Phantom Knight from your hand. We're going to go with this. And then it has another effect. Oh, don't increase its level. That'll be bad. If a Phantom Knight is summoned, summon this. Free strats. And no, I don't want to increase the level. Let's go ahead. Rusty Bardiche. Newly unlimited. And then we can use this in the graveyard, banish it, search us a Rusty Boots. And let's go ahead, we're going to send Tier Scale to set a Fog Blade. So there's one negate. There's negate number 1. We can't do all the negates because we got hit with infinite and permanent, so we're down like a little bit of resources, but we could still do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to make Phantom Knights of Breaksword. When an Ixie, Dark Ixie is summoned to a zone this points to, you could pop a card. So you actually want to pop Breaksword. And then Breaksword is going to summon 2 Phantom Knights from the graveyard, make their levels 4. Which is kind of what you could use this effect for, except for I needed to make other stuff first. I'm going to go into Evil Swarm Nightmare. This is probably the best rank 4 Dark Ixie. It's just Book of Moon for special summon monsters, except it doesn't target, it's just when they special summon, Book of Moon them, and it's not once per turn. So what we have here, we can banish this to get another Fog Blade. We have 2 effect negations, and we have 2 Book of Moons. And if they destroy these and they go to the graveyard, you can banish these from the graveyard during either player's turn, summon a Burning Abyss back, or not a Burning Abyss, a Phantom Knights. Welp. The last person running Super Poly, like, got the only dark deck. Target 1, level 4. Yeah, we're just gonna have to stop that. No. And hope he doesn't have mask change! God damn it! He had everything! He had everything I could hope for. So he gets that back. And of course I've got to activate this to stop him from blowing up everything. Ripperoni, yeah, this just blows up all your back row. So you're just like, yeah, we have 4 negations, but when you get Super Poly'd and then Harpy's Featherstorm, essentially. And as long as he can make a Dark Law, that just turns off my entire deck. Ripperoni, I tell you what. Yeah, that's one of those things where it's Super Poly, very strong card if you're in a format with Dark Monsters. Because you can use any 2 Dark Monsters to make Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. So when, like, Orcust was meta, everyone was running Super Polymerization. Or not everyone, but a lot of people were running it, or at least citing it. Because you could use it pretty regularly. These days, when you've got Adamancipator and Eldritch that have, I believe Eldritch is light. You've got light and dark. You can't reliably have Super Poly targets. Although I guess he's running a hero deck. So heroes they have a bunch of like elemental stuff. Alright, well I don't die. He's not going to OTK because in addition to negating the monster, this also prevents them from attacking. The problem is I've got pretty much exactly 1 card that lets me overcome this. And that ain't it, brother. Let's see here. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, I mean, I would have died if I had destroyed the Fog Blades, but I'd be in a slightly better position. Let's see. Target 1 Burning Abyss, except for that, and special summon it. So what I need to do, actually, is, like, normal summon this. And we're gonna just straight up ram it into this. Take the 1200, so we can use the effect, so we can get Cherubini. Get a Baney. Don't want to use that effect. And let's see. Do I have a way from here to get out of this? I don't think that I do. Because I already used this, which would have been my 1 big out. And I can't make my way into any of the other ones. I could make my way into Nightmare Unicorn, but that doesn't really save me, unfortunately. Oh, wait. I can send... I forgot I could send non-Burning Abyss. I could send Ancient Cloak. Okay. Ancient Cloak goes. Bada bingo. Banish Ancient Cloak to summon or search the boots. And then Tier Scale, the newer one, he says if a Phantom Knight is banished from your graveyard, you can summon him. This says if you control a Phantom Knight, you could summon it. Hey, now we're on the board again. Let's go ahead. Tempted to make Zeroboros, but I think we just need Break Sword at the moment. Yeah, we just need... Well, actually, 1 second. Because I have this. Destroy as many special summoned as Okay. So yeah, what we're going to do... we're going to... destroy all your opponents. Okay, so we're just... Well, okay, I'm pretty much dead anyway. But at least we could clear his board somewhat. Let's go ahead. We're going to detach this, pop the Fog Blade, and pop... let's go with Dread Decimator. It doesn't really matter. Oh wait, I was supposed to destroy this. Okay, I'm dumb. Never mind me. Just never mind. I'm out of my head. I was supposed to pop this. I was supposed to pop that, and I did not. Okay, I still think we can kind of get through this, maybe. Let me think. I could... Do we just... Yeah, we just go for that. Okay. Pop for that. Go into Zeroboros. Hope for the best. Can you get over 44? I don't know. Also, let's go ahead and just use boots. Let's get another Fog Blade. Double the Fog Blades, double the fun. So Zeroboros gains 200 attack for every banished card, and it already starts with 3,000, so pretty nice. And then I think what I want to do... Yeah, actually, okay. So the thing is, it gains for every banished card. If your opponent's special... If any person... Let's see, you cannot summon monsters to extra monster zones this card points to. If a monster is special summoned to a link zone, banish all monsters. So what we're going to do, we're going to activate this on Shadow Mist, even though it doesn't really do anything. That goes to the graveyard to summon that. He's going to get the thing. And we're just waiting for things to... Wait, 1 second. Doesn't that have a burn effect? Am I just gonna lose right here? Okay, no, we're good. Yeah, so he can't summon to either of these zones, or else every card on the field is banished. Okay, he's gonna tribute that off. I'm just waiting. So I can banish these at any point to summon a monster to the Phantom Knights to a link zone this points to, and banish everything. I just gotta make sure that I do that when he doesn't have a follow-up. Because if he does, then I'm fucked. So wait for the Dark Calling. I believe he normal summoned the Shadow Mist, so as soon as he fires off the Dark Calling, yeah, that's when I want to go ahead and activate this. And we're just going to summon back one of the Break Swords, because we don't need both of them in the graveyard. Hello there. Nice to see you. And then that gets activated, and everything disappeared. And then during the standby phase, he come back. Yay. Yeah, we did it! Just barely! And we top decked this, and we had another Fog Blade in the graveyard. So that it ended up working out very not in our favor, but we managed to play through all the stuff that destroyed us. Because, yeah, Zeroboros would now have even more attack, at least 4,000. I have this. This is a Dante, that's 2,500. And then I could banish another Fog Blade to summon back Break Sword, or more likely, summon back Rusty Bardiche, who has 100 more attack, can send stuff to the graveyard, get me more things set up. So we managed to play through everything for a pretty nice comeback, thanks to Zeroboros. Which, by the way, it's one of those things, most likely if you're going to play a Link 4 in here, you probably just want to go for Access Code Talker. That's like better 90% of the time. The only reason I do Zeroboros is because you could do that combo with the Phantom Knight traps to summon stuff back and wipe your opponent's field when you're low on resources. So I'm glad we got to show that off. Let's go ahead into the third duel and see what else we can run into. Okie dokie, here we are, duel number 3 versus Guy Sarek. Interesting name. Not sure what it means. Interesting name. What does it mean? Question mark, exclamation point, curious mark. Let's go ahead, we're going to start off with tier scale. See what you do, buddy. It's a character from the manga Berserk. Ah, I see. I'm not too familiar with Berserk. I've only seen Civit's videos on it. Comment in the comments if you remember Civit, the former YugiTuber. I'm not sure if he still counts as a YugiTuber. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Let's go ahead. I'm trying to think this through. I think the better play is to discard the Tatsunoko. If this... What does this say? Then... Okay. Yeah, so discard this. I wasn't sure if discarding triggered the Tatsunoko or not. I'm gonna get Ancient Cloak. Tatsunoko will summon. Bada bingo. And then we're gonna use this. You always want to start with Cherubini. Cherubini, like, gets you off to the races, like, 9 times out of 10. Because you can use it to just send a straight up... Just send... Graph. Graph will go there. Graph will summon Libic. And fortunately, this is a Burning Abyss. Even if it's not, though, you could summon other stuff while this is here. Because this says the monsters it points to can't be destroyed by card effects, I believe. Yeah, monsters this points to. So as long as you summon it to the zones that Cherubini points to, you could still do stuff. So let's go ahead and make a Break Sword. That'll activate Libic. We'll summon Skarm. We'll go ahead and banish this to get the Silent Boots. And then because one was banished, tier scale will summon itself. Howdy doody. Let's go ahead and special summon this. We can make Danto. And we're going to put... we're actually just going to put tier scale back because we need 2 Burning Abyss in the graveyard for this to work. 3, yes. Millen stuff. Sometimes you don't get anything, but it's good to know I don't want to activate Farfa. Sorry, Farfa, you're cool in my book, but you're not that cool. Okay, and then, oh, I realized I messed this up. Oh, I fucked that up! Do I still have the ability? Yes, okay. Because I have the tier scale in the graveyard. Okay, so then what we're going to do, send Rugged Gloves to set a Fog Blade. And he lost connection, damn it. Yeah, so what Ragged Gloves can do is banish itself to send a Phantom Knight's card to the graveyard. So you can send either another one of your Fog Blades, or more likely the sword, the one of that we play. Which, like all the Phantom Knight traps, not all of them, but all the ones we play, you can banish them to summon a Phantom Knight back. So you summon it back, or you send that, you summon back the tier scale, and then before you do anything else, you summon, what's her name? Not Lilith. Why did I say Lilith? I just looked. Beatrice. Summon Beatrice on top of Dante by discarding the graph. And if you don't know, Beatrice has a quick effect, lets you send Farfa during your opponent's turn. So that'll give you a banish. Then you do the combo with the Phantom Knights, where you make a Break Sword and then destroy it to make the Evil Swarm Nightmare. You have to do that after you summon Beatrice, because Beatrice is light, and after you use that Phantom Knight effect, you can't summon anything but Darks for the rest of the turn. So that gives you 5 things of interaction. You have the Banish, the 2 Book of Moons, the 2 Fog Blades, and then if they destroy the Fog Blade during the combo, you could still do that thing. So you have six things of interaction. It's a very awesome opening combo that I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see, Because most people give up once they realize you have like 4 things on the board that you can do. Or like this, they just get tired of comboing off. That's unfortunately one of the downsides of playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, especially in a very combo-heavy format, is a lot of people, especially on the casual servers, they just don't have the patience for it. But yeah, we'll see if maybe we can get it off sometime here. Hard to say. At least I explained it if we didn't. Either way, let's go ahead into the 4th duel. Here we are, duel number 4 versus P.K.B.A, and we get to go first, which is what you want to do. And we have the ability to do all the things that we need to do. There's like the thing about this deck that makes it so interesting is that there's like 9 different combos to get you started. Not 9. There's so many different hands that get you started. You very rarely have a hand that like can't do things. So it's very non-linear, but at the same time you're always going to end on the same couple of combos. Let's go ahead and send gloves. Yeah. Send gloves. Then we're going to banish cloak. That'll search the silent boots. Silent Boots will summon itself, and then because a Phantom Knight was summoned, Stained Greaves will summon itself. There we go. No, I don't want to increase the level. Let's go to Cherubini. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Cherubini doing a lot of stuff. Cherubini will send... Look at this graph. Where is it? There we go. And then, of course, Graph. You've seen this. Graph summon Libic, which won't be destroyed. All the Burning Abyss get effects when they go to the graveyard. So then we're going to use Graph and Libic, or Cherubini and Libic, to make Rusty Bardiche. Libic activates. Summon myself one of these. Doesn't really matter. Well, I think you kind of want to save this for later. Yeah, okay. So then we make Danto. If we're lucky, Danto will... yeah, we'll go with that. Why not? Did it get a Phantom Knight spell trap? It did not. I got a Scarm. That's pretty neat. Okay, so... Banishing Rusty Gloves. Sending... the sword. That'll trigger the Tear in the graveyard. Tear summons itself. Hello. Then you can banish the sword. Summon out Stained Greaves. Make sure you don't get stains on your greaves. Not very good. Let's go ahead. We're making this. I forgot to make... I just explained why you needed to make Beatrice first, and now I forgot to do it. And now it's too late, so we don't get the Beatrice. And if that ends up being the death of me, I will be very sad. It's fine. We've still got most of the combo. You just want to make sure you make a Beatrice before... It's that effect, the popping the break sword, that makes it happen. Banish that. Get a Fog Blade. And then... go ahead and send... Yeah, we're just going to send another Ancient Cloak, because that searches the Phantom Knight stuff. So then we could get, presumably, whatever we need for next turn if we need it. So, we would have had the God Hand if I had remembered. But unfortunately, I did not. But we got a tour guide for next turn, so that means an instant rank 3 of whatever we need. And we still got 4 things of interaction, although there's a lot of, like, Dark Ruler no more, Infinite Impermanence. There's a lot of things that can just stop Evil Swarm Nightmare, because it doesn't negate anything. That's what makes it... It's not quite as good as a Borreload Savage Dragon, because that can just negate anything. This can stop 2 things, which makes it nice, but it's a little bit more specific. Kind of the nice balance. This is one of those hands, though, that, like, you could easily stop it with something like, what's it called? Evenly matched. Oh, we're playing pendulums. Ah, the new metal foes. Yeah, I almost didn't play this deck because I was concerned that the new Phantom Knight stuff might be meta. And it might, but I'm kind of doubtful just because they don't have a whole lot of go second plays. They have a really strong go second monster, but it has like no protection. So, and they have a lot of trouble playing through a lot of interaction. So I don't think this has chance for like a rogue deck. I don't think it'll ever be good enough to be meta. I mean, we'll see. There's some pretty nutty combos you could do. I mean, obviously, going plus like crazy. Use 4 cards to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. And with 2 extra... Yeah, because I had... No, 3 cards to get 5 cards. Alright, painful decision. The interesting thing about that is because he has fusion, like you can't link Synchro or Ixie with face-down monsters. You can fusion with face-down monsters. So this is something where like I don't really want to use Evil Swarm Nightmare if he summons like a bunch of normal monsters because it won't help me. Well, I don't know. I may want to use one to make... A lot of people don't know that this is once per turn. Or not once per turn. So maybe it might be good to like bait out all the monsters if he like pendulum summons a bunch of normals, especially since like he can always go into the battle phase, go over this with like a Volflame, and then proceed to do stuff in main phase 2. I don't know, we'll see. Ah, going with the fusion now. So this is a new one. Use 1 monster each from your hand, field, and or among the face-up pendulum monsters. So he's going to get, I guess, 1 from his hand, 1 from his extra deck. Because it's 1 each. Yeah. So he can only make, what, the 2500 beater, unless they've got a new one that I'm unaware of. Hard to say. I know they got new support. I remember seeing it and being like, that looks pretty neat, but it wasn't anything that was like revolutionary or groundbreaking or super broken, at least on the face of it. Sometimes cards can end up being broken in ways that you don't expect. The Burning Abyss, for instance, like didn't seem super broken when they first came out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. Monster is summoned. Let's detach that. Set it face down. Just go to sleep. Because this is I think an ignition effect. Is that the word? He has to activate it. It's not a quickie. It doesn't happen on summon. So we just Book of Moon this, and then it can't do anything right now. Okay, so there's one thing. He's still got the Metal Foes fusion, and he could still pendulum summon. And if he just ends on this, then I'm going to annihilate his soul next turn. His soul will be dead. Gone. Banished to the afterlife, perhaps. Which afterlife? The one with the ghosts? Or the one with the demons? Hard to say. Hard to leg. Hard to eat a broken egg. Hard to Halloween when you've got to beg for candy? Or something? I don't know. Okay, so emergency telephone. Emergency telephone! Yes, hello? I'd like to report that someone has mean monsters on the field. Yeah, and I'm not going to do anything because he put that in defense mode. Okay, so here's Metal Foes Fusion number 2. He still hasn't Pendulum summoned, but all he can make is whatever with the Fusion. The Fusion plus this. And I kind of want to use both of these because then I can use this as material for like other stuff. And if this goes to the graveyard, you could summon a Metal Foe. Okay, Orichalc. Double piercing damage. Does some stuff. Yeah. Go to sleep. Shh. Just go to sleep, buddy. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need... No, you're good. Okay, so then he gets to summon something from the deck. Or is it from the pendulum? I missed that. Special summon 1 Metal Foes from your graveyard or face up from your extra deck. Okay, so he gets something back. He can pendulum summon and maybe make like a link or something. He gets to draw a card too. That's nice. Metal Foes fusion, known for its upstart goblin effect. And then what? I still have 2 more negates. I'm not sure what he could make that could possibly chew through both of the Fog Blades. Of course, Fog Blade also has some downsides. Like, it's a continuous negate. You target a monster, it can't attack, it can't negate. It also can... Interesting. Target 1 card on the field and destroy it? Alright. Gotcha. Tribute for Psy-Frame Driver. A good draw. Okay, so there's 1, but he also opens up. Now I can use the Break Sword, which he's probably not expecting. He knows he has to eat through a Fog Blade, but he probably doesn't expect the pop as well. Okay, here comes the Pendulum Summon. He only gets 1, though. So just going for the big beater. 1900. Yeah, we'll wait until the battle phase. The only thing he can get over is that, and I don't want him to, but I also, yeah, we're fine. But yeah, I was saying, not only can it not attack, it can't be attacked. So if you activate this on a monster and then don't have any like card effects to get rid of it, you could run into a spot of bother. So let's summon Break Sword right here where it points to. That'll activate the effect, popping Driver. And there we go. And I could have also summoned the 1 Phantom Knight or whatever. But we're good. We're fine. Who needs to exist? Not me. Not this guy. Existing is what I do for a living, baby. Okay, so destroys that. He doesn't know the 1... You have a couple of utility Burning Abyss that only really have... well that might be tricky. Although I still got the Fog Blade for whenever he makes stuff. Because he can make Alcahest. Full Metal Foes Alcahest. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to activate Danto. Mill 3, because why not? Is this... Yeah, it's just telling me I can activate the trap and chain. And then, new thing... Let's go ahead and do this. And return your set card back to the hand. So now he has to fire it off right this second, or he won't get it at all. And then let's bring back Cherubini, because it's funny. He's a funny one. Oh, he's not gonna do... Okay. And then, just because I so rarely make it, 3 Ixie monsters. No! I wanted to yep Clops! Why no Clops? I've had that in here forever. I'm hoping that I could summon it, and I've never done it before. And this would have been, yeah, Mega Clops. 3 Ixie monsters. Unaffected by monster effects, except Ixie monsters. Can't be destroyed by battle, except Ixie monsters. Target an Ixie in your graveyard, 1 card your opponent controls, special summon the Ixie, attach the opponent's monster as material. Just, yeah. Big old 4,000 beater, there's nothing, like, I could have attached this to Break Sword, popped that, it would have been so game, and that's not even counting, like, the Tour Guide activation, and the Rusty Bardiche activation, and Cherubini. So, a good fight from my opponent, but we went first and we did the thing. Will we be able to continue doing that thing in round 5? Hard to say. Only time will tell. Alright, here we are, 5th duel versus Lifted Larvitar. That name sounds familiar. Did I play this person earlier today? I might have, perhaps before the stream went live. Not the stream. Whatever this thing I'm doing is. Wait, we'll discard that. We'll send... Yep, gloves. And then we're just gonna go ahead... Damn, no hand traps. Rip. I have full combo. Oh. Thank you, my liege. Even though he called me the king, but that's fine. Burning Abyss. Unfortunately, I have no Burning Abyss in hand, which is what you need to do to get the full combo with Dante and everything. You need to start with a Burning Abyss that you don't need for the combo. And summoning Libic doesn't really do anything. I prefer Squire. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go for this. Alright, Squire. Whatever floats your boat. Or horse. Horse boat? Question mark? Let's see here. Let's go ahead. Steed. Yay, summon this. Draw a card. It's Barbar! Bar. Hey, now we have a Burning Abyss in hand. Danto time. We're gonna Danto. We're going to detach Seer. Mill 3. Seer will activate, which summons one from the graveyard. Let's look at this graph. Let's go ahead and make Beatrice. Barbar does burn damage. I'm not going to activate it because it's just going to banish resources from my graveyard at this point. It's a nice thing to break out at the end of the combo. There's that. Let's go ahead and send a thing. Doesn't matter what that thing is. Oh wait, no, it has to be a Silent Boots. Silent Boots to set this. Banish that to get another Silent Boots. That'll activate Tier Scale. Summon this. Go ahead. Do that same old combo. You've seen it before. Summon Breaksword. Blow up your own Breaksword. Breaksword summons everything back. We're gonna go ahead and take Gloves. Just because Gloves gives the monster that it summoned 1,000 extra attack permanently, so now we'll have a 1900 beater instead of a 900 beater. Which will help if we survive. And there we go then. Bada bingo. We didn't get Scarm in the graveyard, so we don't get a what's it called? Tour guide for the next turn, but we've got pretty much. That's pretty much my optimal hand. Good luck, sir. Or madam. Or they? Either one. Whatever you prefer. Squire? Them. Ah, gotcha. Lifted Larvitar. Oh, it's Prank Kids. I'm gonna have this card lose 1,000. Let's see. Yep, we're just gonna flip that face down. Away you go! Ouch. My most of me. And let's see. Yeah, if they summon another one, we'll flip it face down because we want to prevent the link from coming out. But they can still fusion summon. So, yeah, let's go ahead. Flip everything face down. Not once per turn. Ah, he already had the fusion! Alright. Battle Butler time? Are you about to battle my butler? No? Okay. Okay, at this point... Tribute this card, then target 2 non-frank, but they cannot attack this turn. Okay. We're good. I'm going to wait for the link, and then we'll fire off the Farfa. Unfortunately, these Fog Blades don't really do a whole lot to Prank Kids. Because most of their good monsters can just, like, tribute themselves off the field as, like, cost. doing brutal stuff. Banishing the polymerization, alright. Getting himself a funsies. Fancies. How fancy? Oh, because it's a fan. Because wind. The power of wind. Let's see. How come I can't activate? Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Detach Danto. Send Farfo. Farfo the clown. Farfo. There you go, Farfo. Your new theme song. Have that play at the start of every stream you have. Farfo, good. I think he's the biggest Yu-Gi-Oh streamer. If you're unfamiliar with him somehow, but familiar with me, I don't know. The Yu-Gi-Oh community is strangely insular. It's really fast growing. So there's a whole bunch of people that are like still joining the community, and like there's new people joining the community all the time who aren't aware that there are other like Yugi-tubers. Okay, Prank Kids Pandemonium. Gotcha. Tribute that off. Okay, clever, clever. So many pandemoniums. Yeah, at this point, I'm kind of doomed. He's gonna be able to attack over my nightmare. Nightmare! Oh, your nightmare comes to life. Yeah, I was half tempted to, like, Fog Blade it just so I could make Clops next turn. But we have the Fog Blades to deal with this, at least. I think. Wait, no, it's a quick effect. Fuck. And if that's the third fusion... Let me look at the graveyard. One... Yeah, if he's got the third fusion, we're kind of doomed. Yeah, we're good. Okay. The real question is, how do we get rid of everything? Because he's got so many things. I think we need to go for the Raid Raptor. I think that's our best bet. So, let's go ahead. We can... First of all, go ahead and use the Rusty Bardiche. Get a big attack. Let's go for Ancient Cloak, and we'll set the sword. We can't activate it this turn, but we got it. Cloak will get us another boots. Okay, tributing off now. Gotcha. Let's go for... Oh yeah, we wanted to go for boots. Boots and pants and boots and pants. I gotta go, GG. Rip. Oh, dang, he still has it. But I think all he can make is... Can he make Battle Butler? He does have Battle Butler. He gets all the things, so Battle Butler can just destroy all the monsters I control. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna send Libic. Yeah, he'll get that, so he'll destroy it, and then I'll summon Libic. And then I'll have all the things. Because Libic will summon things for me. Yay! And its effect will be negated, and I haven't normal summoned yet. But that's all three of his fusion summons. Unless this is like a Solemn Johnson or something, I don't think he can win. Actually, at this point, we might be able to do Arc Dragon. Arc Dragon, yes. Activate that. Beatrice. Do I have purple Dante in here? I didn't think I did. Link summon use. Okay, so he's gonna wipe my field. But I think I can just win the game from this position. Oh, I get Virgil. Okay, Virgil's cool. Get that. His effects negated. Let's go ahead and just gonna normal summon. Why not? Break sword. Time to break my sword open. Let's... Yeah, it doesn't matter, because we're going to pop break sword, and we're going to pop... During the main phase, when your opponent declares an attack... Yeah, we're just going to pop that. And Rip, Roar, and Roaster just roasting its way around. We'll go ahead, we'll get gloves and boots, and he lost connection. Yeah, I think it was over. I would have out-resourced him. I couldn't use Arc Dragon, which is sad, because he has no face-up monsters to attack into. Phantom Knights, again, they have a really good OTK machine, but it only works if your opponent has, like, several monsters, one of which is in attack mode, or no monsters. Well, I mean, no monsters all, doesn't matter. So, like, yeah, it works really good, but you have to bait out all the negations first and then make it, which is not the easiest thing to do, but we're still chugging along. We've won the first 5 already. We've at least got 50%. Let's go to the mid-screen, shall we? Well, here we are at the mid-screen. Nice to meet you. Hardleg Joe still. I haven't been replaced by a doppelganger. Why would you think that happened? Just because it's close to Halloween? Unrealistic. But anyway, I'm just here at the halfway point to be like, hey, you've made it through 5 duels. You're clearly enjoying yourself. Why don't you go donate to the Patreon? Drop me $1, show me that you like the show, that you want me to keep making it, and you want me to try to make it better, to improve it. Maybe hire an editor. That's my next goal. I still need to put it up on Patreon, but that's my next goal, is to hire editors, maybe get some production value on here. Should be interesting. And you know, you get rewards and stuff as well. I mean, this is a Patreon request. I have a Discord you can get on for $1. I do streams. You can duel me if you're a patron. There's a whole bunch of different rewards, including these sleeves up here that I made. The pretty nice Phantom Knights Burning Abyss one, with Dante holding Cherubini's sword. That wasn't easy to do. You could download those from the Patreon. You can get the negation. I'm not sure if we've seen it. Joe, put the negation up here. I think it turned out pretty nice. And all that's for $2. If you could double the dollar donation, you get to download all the files from everything I've made. So good stuff all around. And if not, you know, just like the video, maybe leave a comment, do some nice things, tell your mom hi, be nice, be a good person. That'll be enough for me. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back to the duels. Okie dokie, 6 duel versus Virus, and he's spelled with letters. Or, I mean, all things are spelled with letters, hopefully. He's spelled with numbers, which means he really is a virus. He's got all sorts of spookiness on him. Oh, Time Thieves. I don't know why I hate Time Thieves so much. Redoer is just, like, such an asshole. It's such a bitch to deal with. Interesting. Singing Ladius. Oh, I guess it's just as long as you control an Ixie monster, you could do it. Alright, so we've got Redoer. Do we have a way to equip him with a trap? Just Redoer plus the thing. Okay. Neat. Neato Mosquito. Please don't equip a trap from the top of my deck. What did you get? Graph. Look at this graph. Alright, reinforcements of the army. Let's get, Cloak. No, let's get Stained Greaves, actually. This will be really interesting. So, we'll normal summon this, because he can't send it back. We'll go ahead and activate this by sending that. If he has a negate... Oh, he doesn't have a negate. Okay. Yeah, if he had negated that, what we could have done is banish this from the graveyard to summon a Phantom Knights from hand, and then because one was banished, he would have summoned himself back. So we would have gotten the 2 that we needed for Cherubini anyway. It's just one of those, that's how you gotta play around things. He seems to know the deck perhaps a little bit better than most. So we can special summon this. Make Cherubini. Hello. Nice to meet you. I have a big flamey sword. Dante has it now. And let's look at this graph, shall we? Where's he at? It makes me laugh. That's just what it does. And that sends his cost. Very nice. What the hell is this that you're waiting on? I'm very confused. Very confuzzled. Yeah, we'll go for this one. We'll go ahead into Bardiche. Bardishimo. Libic activates, summon Bar. Who's just a fan, he's just a Burning Abyss with another name. That's all he does. That's why he's here, that's who he is. We're gonna send another Ancient Cloak. Get ourselves a Fog Blade. Over here, just in case that's infinite impermanence. Unlikely, he probably would have used it by now, if he had the ability to. Okay, we're going into this. Summon a Glove. Increase level by 1? No. Tier Scale? Yes. Hello, Tier Scale. You are a very pleasant evening. Trying to think. Yeah, I think what we want to do, we just want to trigger that first. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna make this. And just by existing, Rusty Bardiche will pop the Time Thief Redoer. So he's gonna be like, I'm out of here. I don't want to have to deal with that. Now, if that is Drowning Mirror Force, I'm going to be in for several kinds of bother. Let's go ahead and just Monster Reborn. Bring back this. Actually, yeah, let's play this safe, shall we? I could probably do more damage, but let's make sure we get rid of whatever that is. Ixie Revive Splash. Okay. Strange play, but you do you, good sir. Let's go ahead. Oh, we can't make it anymore. Yeah, we can't make Dante anymore. I keep forgetting that. That's fine. We'll make this. We'll detach. Let's go ahead and make Arc Pendulum, Arc Rebellion Ixie Dragon, just for the shits and giggles. Just because it's nice to be alive. Yeah. And what you can do is detach, gain negate all monsters on the field and gain attack equal to their attack, but only you can attack this turn. Which these were in defense mode, so that Battle Fader. Motherfucking Battle Fader coming down here, fading my battles. Interesting. I can't use Rusty Bardiche as link material even though he's negated. Nice to know, nice to understand. Yeah, at this point I think we're just good. I think all I want to do is have some fun. And I've got a feeling I'm not the only one. We'll get that. I mean, we've got a 7600. He's going to have a pretty weak Time Thief. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I can end on this. Fortunately, that negates permanent. So Rusty is he's just Rusty. That's just how he is. I have one trap left in the deck. If he gets it, he's earned it, buddy. Otherwise, you're just helping me by getting monsters in the graveyard. Beazle ship. Look at these bees. Bay 17 bomber. Bomber. That's an old reference. It still checks out though. Okay, what do you got? You gonna make Exciton Knight? Reborn the monster. Okay, he's just making another rank 4. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. That's the theme song to Cops. I'm not sure if you're aware of that show. It used to be a meme back in the 90s. Okay, you've got 1 rank 4. Yep, just Exciton Knight. Yep, Exciton. I've got 2, so you're gonna have to... Oh? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. He's negated anyway. I'll take a little bit of damage. It's only during your main phase or the opponent's battle phase, so... Barbar? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna banish one of the graphs. Take that, 300 damage. Now we're even! Yep, and I'm just gonna be like, no, Fogblade? I'm surprised he didn't. It's, is it once per chain? Yeah, once per chain. So yeah, just negate that. Now I've got 7,600 to beat over Time Thief Redoer. Oh, utopic future. Touche, salesman. Touche. A clever ruse. I have one of those as well. Oh no, utopic future dragon. I'm not playing that one because it doesn't exist yet. Attach 1 material, negate the activation, and take control of the monster. Gotcha. Resolve the effect. Oh yeah, it goes back into the extra deck. Or it doesn't, because it was properly Ixie summoned. Something like that. I don't know how things work. What do you think I am? A Thingmeister? Meister of things? So that's attached. So what we need to do... Yep, we banish this. We're going to lose a Fogblade. That's just what we're going to have to do. Send a Fogblade to the graveyard. Activate Tier Scale. Tier Scale comes out. Gives a howdy do. Yeah, I'm just going to use Break Sword. We're just going to break his sword. Just right in half. Just give it a dang old whack-a-slap. Detach this. We're going to send this useless Fogblade and pop Future Dragon. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. Okay, well, mistakes were made. Big mistakes were made. Oopsie doodle. I'm a poodle. So I have to beat over that, which I can, actually. Yeah, I could beat over that pretty easily. What else? Have I made Dante yet? No, let's go ahead and make Dante. Banish that. Get me a thing. Just a tier scale. Doesn't matter. None of this matters. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters to me. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you. Let's see. Danto. King of Dauntingness. Actually... Yeah, let's go ahead. Surely he won't negate that. Just to steal my Danto? No. Oh, it can't be destroyed by battle or... Okay, I thought it was okay. Well, fuck. And this is affected by that. Can it be targeted? Okay. It can be. So that's what we're going to have to do then. I am just dumb. I am King Dumb of Dumb Mountain. Oh, but I can't activate this thing. Oh, why am I being so dumb? Why am I such a dummy boy? Yeah, I could make this and then do stuff and... Yeah, and if I activate this, he's not going to be negated and he can't be destroyed by battle anyway. This sucks. I really misplayed this. To be fair, I just don't have a whole bunch of removal that doesn't deal with that. Okay. Yep, Clops. Alright. We're fine. We're fine. I can still get out of this. I still have a way. Love always finds a way, alright? Although I only have one Fog Blade, and I'm realizing now I probably could have gotten by with less than one if I was smarter about it. And another trap. What could it be? Who could it be? Alright, good. I don't have to waste one on this turn. I don't have to waste one at all. Let's just Foolish Burial of Farfa. Farfa Quinque. Yeah, let's just go ahead with this. We'll negate it, and then banish it. And then move this to defense, just in case. And have these two attack. Just in case this is a Mirror Force or something. He's playing a weird deck. No idea what it could be. Break Sword for game? Okay, good. Break Sword for game. We did it. And yeah, if that card ever comes out in America, that'll be very good for these Ixie decks that can make multiple Ixies a turn. Very, very powerful. I didn't play it for that reason, but if it ever does come out. Anyway, let's go ahead into the 7th duel. The fightin' 7th. The lucky 7th. 7 or bust. Alright. 7th duel. I don't know why I almost said 7th. 7th isn't a word. It's not even like 5 and 7. It would be, I don't know. Either way, we're up against a dabby? A dabby. Just a wee little dabby going around here. And we've got our tour guide, and if they negate this, we're fucking fucked. Tour guide, such a ridiculous card. Not a ridiculous, such a ridiculous risk. It's risk-diculous, some might say. Make Cherubini. Once you got Cherubini, everything goes from there. Let's go ahead and get Liebig. Hello. Nice to see you. My name is Liebig. And we want to send Ancient Cloak. Ancient Cloak and Tier Scale combined. Their powers get strong. Let's go ahead for Rusty. Liebig will summon the Skarm from our hand. Hey. That means we're going to start with another tour guide if we want it. Or something else. A Burning Abyss, maybe. We've got at least one negation. They can't take that from us. Even if they Nibiru, we still got the one negation. Ancient Cloak. To get the Ancient Boots. Silent Boots. Shh, be very quiet. Tier Scale. Tier Scale comes down. This comes down. Saving this, just in case. Increase level by 1. No, thank you. I'm stuffed. I've had enough. Yeah, let's go ahead for this. That way we can detach the Scarm. Scarm for 3. Hey, a Fog Blade. We want to activate the Fog Blade? No, we're good. What else did we mill? Okay, another tier scale. That's pretty nice. Then we'll get this. Because then we can make it with 2 Oh, Beatrice first. Beatrice first! Must remember the Beatrice first! That was almost deadly. No, I'm good. I don't want to return a face-down card to my hand. Make this, then we pop it. Pop, pop. Watching Break Swords drop. Can we summon both tier scales? Yes, we can. Anything else? It's just the Fog Blade, right? Okay. And then they both go to level 4. And now I feel foolishly for having explained this combo that one time, because we got it here. And we've got it twice now at this point. 2 Fog Blades, 2 Book of Moons, plus a Farfa. Plus a potential pop in addition to that. And Scarm. I guess with Scarm that makes it perfect. And we've already got a Fog Blade in the graveyard for next time, so it's like doubly perfect. Let's go ahead and get a Seer. We can get Dante Seer Loop going if we really want to. And we've already got one, so we've got the pop on command. We don't have to wait for them to destroy our other Fog Blades. Of course, it means we can't grab a 3rd Fog Blade if this becomes a grindier game. Welp. Things about to get spooky up in here. Alright, skeletons. I was thinking about doing that for Halloween. For the Halloween episode, because they did get new support and it is really good. I don't think it's quite as good as the rest of this. If I get defeated by them, I will surely be proven wrong. Unizombo. Yeah, I don't want you to have that. Dante from the Burning Abyss series. Farfa from the Twitch series. Add something back to my hand. Let's look at this graph. And Farfa as well. Not gonna let you activate things. No normal summon for you. You can have a normal summon back when you've earned it. When you have earned it, young man. Ah, okay. Using the White Prince right now to get the king. But it's going to have 0 attack, so I'm not sure what's the purpose of that. Unless you have some way to boost it up. Even if he's got a White Prince that only boosts it to 2,000. Ooh, card destruction. Getting fancy up in here. I mean, you just activated a whole bunch of stuff, son. None of it, which is particularly useful, but we've got it. Seer summon Dante. And Graph. Oh, it's just all my Fog Blades. Yeah, I guess I'm not activating Graph. I wouldn't. All I could do is get like Libic and put another like Scarm on the field. He did that for 1, the Lady in White. Yeah, and we don't even need to make Arc Rebellion. We could just move everything into attack and attack him for a lot. Oh. Oh. How adorable. Link Kuriboh. I guess you'll block 1 attack with that. But hey, you get your thing. Farfa only banishes until the end phase. Let's go ahead and get that back. Pop, pop. Watching motherfuckers drop. And I'm not going to count, but I'm pretty sure that's game. I'm pretty sure it's big game, and I don't have to do a dang thing. Let's normal summon this, just to be safe, though. Alright, so 2,000. Wait. Oh, we can use that to stop any zombie. I did not know that. I thought it only protected the white prince. And then he gets to draw too. Alright, I might be in more danger than I expected. But it's fine. I've still got Evil Swarm Nightmares, so when he special summons the king, I can just flip it face down. It's got 0 defense. And I've still got that for that. We're good. Is this still... No, this is not game. Would this have even been game with 1,300 more? I think so. No, I was still off. Even if I had done nothing. I really should count. I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Players don't read, but usually they at least count. That's something they like to do. Yep, he would have had 150 left. Select an effect. Yep, we'll turn Dante to defense mode. And then... Utopic Future. Why not? It's a fun thing to have when you got it. And let's go ahead. Yeah, we're going to go ahead, send Libic. What's his name? Where is he? There he is. Send Libic. Libic summon Skarm. Just so we can not have a 600 attack for him to beat into. I mean, we have a 950, but unless he normal summons that, I think we're good. I think we're set. I've got so many Ixies, you wouldn't even know what Ixied you. Fuck. That puts a little damper on my pretty red wagon, doesn't it? Dante Seer Loop. Oh wait, Dante's not in the graveyard. Send Barbar. I'm gonna do more damage. Yes. Oh wait, Dante is in the Dante is in the graveyard now. Okay. Wow, I just activated a whole bunch of things. I'm gonna activate that. Select a card to banish. Yeah, I don't need this. I don't need 2 Libics. And I don't need all 3 Farfas. We'll just do 900 damage to him. And then we'll get Dante. Dante will give us Seer. And then Beatrice, why not? And Breaksword, why not? We'll summon these 2 in defense, just as a defense wall. Do I have other things I can activate? No. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't have something that allows him to do piercing. Oh, because I activated Breaksword, I can't summon anything else for the rest of the turn. Gotcha. Or nothing light. That's why I couldn't get my, what's his name? Fuck. Virgil. Not that Virgil's like a great... Virgil's nice because it's targeted removal that isn't, destruction. And it can shuffle cards from the field or graveyard into the deck. Which can be very useful for dealing with specific things. Alright. So we get 1,000 attack. Alright. So you could destroy Stained Greaves, if that's what you wanted to do. If you were feeling in the mood for Stained Greaves. Okay, now he's got significantly more attack. Doesn't that just butter my biscuits and call me Johnny? And now it's, cannot be destroyed by battle, unaffected by spell traps. Okay. pretty decent. Yeah, I have this. This is nice because it steals monsters. Oh. Anima. Wrong zone placement. Although, to be fair, I had almost all my zones filled up. But yeah, now you've got a 0 attack monster. Now I can just move tier scale into attack and win the game. You tried so hard. Unfortunately, your skeletons weren't spooky enough. Demons and ghosts are just stronger. They just are. You've got to believe... Oh, he had another one! Normal summon! Touché, salesman, touché. Although he's still doing defense. What else are we possibly waiting for? Oh. Ah, Nightmare Cerberus, just to get less stuff on my field. Okay, and one more 1,000. Okay, I like what you're selling. I'm selling what you're buying. So that's gone. 2,100. That would not be... It'd be 500. He'd have 50 life points left. I wonder if I have enough to make... If I could just outclass him as far as big monsters. Okay, I've got 2 of these left, right? Yeah, we'll do Scarm. Get myself a tour guide. Take a guided tour. What are you possibly waiting for? And we're going to go ahead and make this. We'll summon a tier scale. Because that's how it works. Tour guide. And then because we did that, another tier scale comes out. Will he just surrender? Surrender to the unstoppable might? Oh, okay. Ah, I see. Getting more things. Special summon? Normal summon? And we'll use that to get... Doesn't fucking matter. Zeravoros! My boy! Big. Even if you still had your Zombo, mine's bigger. And then tour guide comes in and just slaps. Oh, and he's gonna let it have... He'd rather lose to tour guide than to Zeravoros. Step on me, please. So there we go, our 7th win in a row. Surprisingly, well, I don't know, I say it's surprisingly close, but the life points are still at 8,000, so maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was on the back, and I had more cards the whole time. It felt back and forth because things were happening. But yeah, let's go into the 8th duel. Duel number 8. Clean up my plate. Going against the mighty, and my name is Algiri, and I don't have to fear what I've got in this state. Bum 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 boom. So we've got that. We've got bonus level 3. We've got activating this. Sending Liebig to send Ancient Cloak. And Liebig will summon this. Then we can use the 2 level 3s to make Cherubini. That, yep, you've seen this before. I'll just skip ahead unless something interesting happens. Well, I messed up a little bit. I've made a mistake. Somewhere along the line, I didn't do something the way I should have, and so I end up with just Evil Swarm Nightmare and 1 Fogblade. Let's hope that is enough to stop my opponent. If not, I will bring shame to my dojo. All the greatest shame. Symphonic Warrior guitars. Okay, we're playing against Speedroids. I got that. Yeah, he still hasn't normal summoned in the first place, so I think we're good. I think we can wait until he gets like a synchro out and then flip it face down. Because then it's like, you know, at that point, the Speedroids don't have any like quick effects. They've got some very powerful monsters. They've got that one Kite Drake that can just like blanket, negate, or nuke the field. But if I can flip it face down before it does any of that, I'm set. Their Link monster is pretty weak. Add a Speedroid from your deck to your hand, alright. I mean, I could also just Fog Blade the Link when it comes out. Hope they can't do anything from there. I'm trying to remember what the Link even does. Rubber Band. You can normal summon this, you cannot special summon except for wind synchros. Okay. Reveal 2. Okay, there's his other normal summon. Yeah, if I remember correctly, they couldn't really synchro more than once, so if I can get both synchros flipped face down... Yeah, or I could just do that and stop them from getting a tuner on the field. They special summon a tuner, I flip the tuner, and then I don't even have to worry about them having, like, boss monsters in the graveyard. And activate Rubber Band Launcher. Send the Kite Drake, and that lets them special summon one and send one to the graveyard. But I can get whatever one they special summon and flip that face down as well. And they believe they've already used their both their normal summons, so we should be good. And if not, I've got Fog Blade. Yeah, let's go ahead. Stop that. No. And if you look to the left, you'll see a fool who's been negated. My opponent is not a fool. Sometimes negates happen. That's just the way it is. Can I activate this? I would like to activate this. That would be nice. Or they get to choose the level first. Not once per turn. There we go. I think that should be it. Unless he's got a tuner and he's got another normal summon that I'm unaware of. Granted, I have to chew through a bunch of monsters, but maybe I could actually make Arc Pendulum Dragon and have... Or Arc Ixie Dragon, whatever the... Arc Rebellion? Arc Rebellion, I think it's what it's called. Instead of Dark Rebellion. Great Fly! Haha, but I've got 50! That's slightly more than yours! So it is written, so it shall be. Okay, we did a thing. During the end phase, do I want to do anything? No. I'll just save it. I think I'm good. I think I'm very good. Let's go ahead and tour guide. Tour guide will get Libic, I think. Yeah, we'll just take Libic. And let's go ahead. Make a break sword. Blow up his pendulum scale just in case. And then we'll use break sword on his face down card. And that'll trigger the break sword effect and the Libic effect. Libic. And that'll get Farfo. Let's put him in defense mode because it doesn't matter. I just want to get big. I just want to get one big number. Is that too much to ask for? Just to have a big number once in a while. We'll get that. 3,000. What would that be? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think that should, you know, let's be careful. Oh, I can't. There we go. Let's put that out there. And then we can activate this to summon a whole bunch of stuff, but specifically Ark Rebellion Ixie Dragon, who's going to detach to gain the attack of all the monsters on the field. But only it can attack this turn. So 8,650. I miscalculated yet again. Gosh darn it. Big mistakes. How did I do that so wrong? I guess it's not its current attack, it's whatever it has later. I don't know, I'm getting a little crusty. I'm becoming a crustmeister. Okay, so let's just get rid of these. Let's get those three. Got a unicorn. Get out of here. No, it's just that. Fuck. Okay, I have screwed the pooch on this one. Big pooch screwer up in here. Don't take that literally. Okay. No, that's fine. We've got this. Zeroboros. Zeroboros comes to save us once again, and we can get a Fogblade. Zeroboros plus Fogblade. We're gonna have what we need. No, don't activate that. I don't have anything else to follow it up with. Yes. Good. Most good indeed. So I've got a Fogblade, and it's the thing about Fucking interrupted kaiju slumber. Well, doesn't that just tickle my farts? Doesn't that just root-a-poot toot my pollute? Okay, what now? Banishing that, you know, we'll be back when he's done doing stuff. Oh, I can't believe I got cocky. I wanted to make that Ark Rebellion. I was a fool! Okay, he just did the stilts and I Fogbladed it and now I'm good. I'm good and fine. Fine and dandy like lemon candy. Resolve effect. Okay. End phase. Chain another effect. Yes. Fogblade. Bring back Bardi. For the party. Tier scale can come too. And they surrendered. As they should! Because, yeah, I just, I'm not sure what I would have done, actually. Hard to say. Either way, we've been here for a while. Let's just go into the 9th duel. This was full of mistakes anyway. Ja is the 9th duel versus Das Link. Das Linken Vrugen. I do not speak German. All I know how to say is, like, was ist das? Du spreche de Deutsch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Aust. I don't think Aust is 10. I learned how to count from a Rammstein song. Comment in the comments if you know which song that is. It wasn't one of their more popular ones, although I think it's still got a music video. And we're getting to the point, this deck has done really, really well, and nothing super annoying has come up, so I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I guess I could talk about the lack of Halloween episodes this year, because I've done whatchamacallit, Ghost Tricks the last 4 years. But last year, they barely worked with their new support card, and they haven't gotten any new support since then. So I didn't want to try them again. I still have, like, backed up requests. I have this, and then, like, 2 other ones, I think. So I really wanted to try to get these done, instead of putting them off longer and having even more backup. And, just in general, I don't know, I've never been that big into Halloween. It's fun to watch like a scary movie once a year. And that's about it. I don't really like costumes or getting dressed up. I eat candy all the time anyway because I'm an adult and I can do what I want. Levier, are you gonna take stuff out of my hand? I don't like that. Please do not. No, it wasn't only dark. Okay. So doing Lightsworn stuff. But yeah, that's why not really in the holiday. It's not like I'm lazy or whatever. Well, maybe, I don't know. Again, even if you wanted to say that if you want to blame it on something for me, blame it on the fact that I just lost track of time. I get so in the loop of, like, every week that I have to get certain things done that it doesn't really occur to me that, like, other things are going on. As far as, like that there are holidays coming up. I didn't really realize it was Halloween until, like, 2 days ago. I'm recording this, like, a couple days before Halloween. It doesn't help that, like, the election is, like, 3 days after Halloween, and it's shaping up to be pretty spooky. Oh, hey, Zeroboros. I remember him. Cool dude. Do you have some way to trigger it on your turn, like I do? Or are you just hoping I can't do stuff without, pardon me, summoning to one of the many zones that you point to? Many zones! Oh, alright. Whatever, Dorkules. Bring that back. I don't have to use the extra monster zone. Not really. Not entirely. You coming back? Hello? Yes, hello, are you there? Oh, okay, there we go. Got that. What do we want to do? I think the best bet, actually... Let's... normal summon this. Special summon that guy. And then we're gonna actually make Virgil. Hello. Nice to see you. Nice to have you shuffled into the deck. Adios. It was a cool move, but it didn't work out particularly well. Let's go for Seer. Have I normal summoned already? Yes. I could activate... yeah, let's go and activate Barbar. You could special summon the Burning Abyss if you don't control any spell traps, but doing so prevents you from using their other effects. And from there, we could just, like, go into Cherubini now. Which, of course, activates Seer. There we go. I'm not going to be able to get into Libic. We're going to send a Tier Scale. Let's make this more powerful, because that's going to stay on the field. And he surrendered, as he probably should have. Just save me the time. It's 3,000, and then Rusty Bardiche is 2,000. And then I would have been able to make a Dante. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 75, 76. Still can't quite OTK. Like I said, that's the hardest part about Burning Abyss, at least in the modern day. I don't know if that used to be a problem. I feel like they're a really good grindy resource deck, but getting a whole bunch of damage on board, not the easiest thing. Maybe if I just played a Cesscode Talker, but literally every deck can make a Cesscode Talker. Either way, that's 9 duels. We're going into the 10th. If we win that one, then this will be a 10 out of 10 with Burning Abyss, which I'm sure people will like. I never had a bunch of love for them, but they're definitely a fan favorite. Definitely doing stuff. Let's go into that 10th duel and see how it goes. Alrighty, 10th and final duel versus Reed. Yeah, I think that's Reed? Ride? And it looks like we're going second this time. So, already things not looking good. Lone Fire Blossom also does not bode well. I didn't want to jinx it, but not exactly sure. Because all I've got so far, Tour Guide. And the thing, Tour Guide, against some kind of disruptions, good. Against others, not so much. It's good because it automatically, the thing is that it automatically activates when it, okay, it's Sylvans. Do Sylvans have any, like, quick effects, anything going first? I assume he's just using this as an end. No, it seems like pure Sylvans. Huh. Well, I know there's a new Plant Ixie that I think has a negate, so he might be going for that. Hard to say, but one negate I think we can kind of play through. I could always, like, do this into the wheel, and they surrendered. And they surrendered! Well, there we go. 10 out of 10. Another perfect victory. This is the third one, and the first one I've done where no one was around to cheer for me. And, you know, I get granted that first duel, pretty much a given win. The last duel, pretty much a given win. We didn't really have to do anything, which normally I would play bonus duels, but I've been here for about 2 hours. This is already a very long episode, so I think I'm just gonna... I'll do a bonus duel. Okay, here we are. Bonus 11th duel. Don't say I never did anything for you. This is the Halloween bonus. This is your trick, or your treat. One of the others. It's a trick and a treat. The best of both worlds. Masters of none. Fuck. Does this actually... Are we just doomed? Do I have any way to get into a third? Let me... Oh, yes, I do. Okay. We're good. I'm just gonna send this. And we're gonna send Ancient Cloak. I was thinking for a second, I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a 1-card combo. And I completely forgot. Yes, you could just send Cloak first. And then get into everything else. Go into that. And Cherubini. And from there, it's off to the races. The races are here. They're going to be 1. You're going to have a lot of races. Where's Graf? There he is. We're going to look at him. And then we'll go ahead into Libic, of course. Libic, Master of the Burning Abyss. We're going to Rusty. Libic will summon Cubic or Seer, whatever. Things for everyone. And then we're going to have to send, what's it called? Gloves. That's why you play the one of gloves for like weird situations like this. Because banishing gloves to send something, like let's say another cloak for next turn, will let you summon the tier scale. And because we've already used our other Phantom Knights and stuff, we can't search things, so we're just going to go into Breaksword, do the Breaksword into Nightmare combo. Bada bingo, bada bingo. And I can activate Seer. I probably should, just for fun. Just for fun and games. Why not? Who doesn't like activating Seer? Let's get a Cherubini on here. Let's get a Cherubini and hope he can't OTK us through it. Because it has very little attack. It's a very weak monster. You will die on the inside as well as the outside. That's another reason to play Zeroboros, by the way, over SS Code Talker. SS Code is light. So you could do the combo and then still make Zeroboros if you want. Let's go for Fogblade. I could set all 3 Fogblades. I don't, just in case he's got a, whatchamacallit. Just in case it's Lightning Storm? Is that what it's called? The one that destroys your back row, or like Heavy Storm Duster. That way I don't lose like every single thing. I still have another one I can set for a follow-up. Honestly, if he could play through like 2 negations and still keep going, then I have bigger problems. Okay, Earth Soldier, and yeah, we just immediately want to stop that from even going. There we go. And if you look to your left, you'll see an Elemental Hero Solid Soldier who's been frozen in time by a Fogblade. Vision Fusion! Now that's something you don't see every day. Hot diggity daffodil. 1 Hero Fusion monster, okay. Making Sunrise Land. Which of course lets him to search Miracle Fusion. That gets some kind of effect. I'm going to flip Sunriser face down because that's more pops that I don't want him to have. Oh, what's in the graveyard? Okay, one of the Fogblades. Gotcha. We're good. We're good. Shadow Mist, of course, going to be able to do bad things to me that I don't like. Search a quick play. We really don't want him to get into mask change. So I'm going to try to Fog Blade that as well. Because if he can make Absolute Zero and then go into Acid and completely wipe the field, I'll be so fucked. Discount fucked warehouse. Fucked from the left to the right, from the top to the bottom. Every inch! Or meter, if you're in Europe. Like, a meter is much more than an inch. Okay. Here comes the Miracle Fusion. Holding out for a miracle. For a miracle, the end of the night. And he sent, yeah, so now he gets the Absolute Zero. And we've got to flip that face down because we can't allow him to, like, ram it or do anything with it. There we go. That's what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. If this leaves the field... God, that's harsh. That is a harsh thing. What can we do? Is there any way... I guess if we shuffled it back into the deck. Or we could just try to make Yep Clops. Yep Clops would destroy it. I've already got one. If I can get another one... Yeah, because then I'd be unaffected. I could just attach it as Ixie material while getting other things. Reveal one hero fusion, add 2 of the materials added from your deck to your hand. Alright. Kluger! Brutal. Can Kluger be destroyed? Yes, but it summons Neos Wiseman. And they've got the polymerization as well. All the resources. Big resource game. Let me look at what Kluger does. If this battles, you can inflict equal to that opponent's monster's attack. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll just take the damage, whatever it is. That gets destroyed. Yeah, Cherubini is fine. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, it can save itself by destroying something else, but we don't want to. We actually just want to save our Ixies. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to activate the sword. On this, it'll give it 800 attack. So I'll take only, oh wait, no, I take 3,000 regardless. Welp. But I can destroy this instead of having it be destroyed. There we go. And yeah, we want to go ahead. We're going to activate one of the Fog Blades now. Yeah, we'll get Break Sword. Summon out Break Sword. Pop, pop. Watch them motherfuckers drop. Get rid of Sunrise. And Tier Scale as well? Yes. Yes, Tier Scale. Hey, there we go. Special summon this. Make Danto, just to get more stuff in the graveyard. Graveyard searching, here we come. La 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 la. And then, finally, yes, Clops. Big Clops, biggest one. Activate Dante of the Devil May Cry series. Add this back to hand. Let's summon Dante. Let's equip this. Let's go in defense mode. Hey, it didn't activate it. Awesome. That is so rad. Oh, and then I can make Beatrice. Let's see. Leaves the field. Oh, because of an opponent's card effect. But if it leaves it because of battle, I think I'm good. Yeah, we're good. Let's go ahead. Farfo. Instantly destroyed. Get out of here, devicer. We don't want your kinds of devices around here. 4,000. Oh. I thought it was when it attacked! I thought it was just when it attacked! Oh, the buffoon that I am! Oh, I should have absorbed this, and then even if I destroyed the other one, it would have been fine. It would have been dandy. I would have gotten all the candy in the world, and okay, well, we lose that one. We get our streak gone, but I still won 10 in a row. This still went 10-0. That one was just... See, I never summoned Kleps. Well, granted, I never fought Kruger. Either way, let's just go to the end screen. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. P.K.B.A. 2020 edition. We went 10-0 or 10-1, depending on how you want to count the bonus duels. Either way, a very good episode. Thanks again to Damien for requesting this. Worked much better than I was expecting, and we got to see pretty much everything in the extra deck. I think the only thing I never summoned was this, which is, you know, you could summon it off of this Raider's Knight, because it summons any Phantom Knight or Raid Raptor card, and it can, like, nuke the field. But we got to see everything else, so I consider this a pretty big success. Next time, no idea what I'm looking at. I have to look at all the requests again. I don't know, I might need to take a little break with all the things going on in the world, just for like a week, just to catch up on stuff. So we'll see. Either way, you guys are awesome. Thank you for coming. I hope you had a happy Halloween. I hope you have an even better Thanksgiving. Hopefully the election goes well. Hopefully everything goes well. And until next time, good luck and have fun. Hey, real quick before you go, allow me to give my sincere thanks to all the high-tier patrons so you can bathe in their unholy glory. Their names are Yellow, the Golden Highlander, Davon Crushin, Tiberius Kane Moriarty, 01503, Austin Glover, Chris W, Munchry, Daniel Frowsing, Lucas Geardus, Quintingent, Diotic, Mr. Eiffel, Dancing Joker, Matt, Nathan, King Zirmus, Nightfang, Penumbra Eterna, and Trevor F. It's thanks to devilish ghosts like them that I can make videos like this on archetypes that are way past their prime. Click the link on the screen to join them and become an elite high-tier patron yourself, or at the very least just drop me a like and a comment, every bit helps. Today's secret question of the day is, what did you do for Halloween? And what do you think of the holiday in general? Let me know down in the comments, and until next time, stay frosty, Legos.